Hey guys, what's up? MadSeason here, back with another Battle for Azeroth video for you. I'm covering each feature in detail, one by one, and the last one I wanted to go over is the new Warfront feature. The main aspect of the story for Battle for Azeroth is that the Horde and Alliance are back at each other's throats. No more of this sharing city nonsense. One of the ways we can let off some steam on the opposite faction, PvE-wise, is with the new Warfront game mode. And rather than being in new areas such as the island expeditions, which I covered in a previous video, they'll be in the old world and we'll be assaulting and defending key areas of the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. The first example they showed was the Stromgarde Keep in the Arathi Highlands. They're 20-player co-op PvE instances, but the battles are much more massive with the support of NPC mobs. Throughout this video, you'll notice a ton of callback to the old Warcraft strategy games. They've basically re-envisioned those into the world of Warcraft. So, to set the stage here, the Undercity lies in ruins and the Alliance is taking over all of the Eastern Kingdoms, and a key battle takes place in the Arathi Highlands. They're pushing up north to the last stand of the Horde. So, how do these battles take place? Well, there's a big base building aspect to it, just like the RTS. The first order of business is your main base. Both the Alliance and the Horde have to build their big town hall buildings to get started and to unlock other buildings. And after that, you have some choices. You can start gathering resources to make progress towards other important buildings, or you can be more direct and take territory to unlock the ability to make more bases or unlock special research bonuses. And this is something that will continue throughout the game, constantly getting resources and taking territory away from your enemy. You'll build up your base to unlock more troops to aid you in the war effort, upgrade them, and so on. For example, the barracks building allows you to train troops, and the armory allows you to upgrade them. And more advanced buildings let you build more advanced troops. For example, the Spirit Lodge building lets you train shaman, and so on. All of these troops will charge to the front line of the battlefield, so you'll have a huge skirmish there with both NPCs and players since you're going to want to support them. The troop types you get, of course, depend on your faction. The Horde will get these grunts, axe throwers, etc. And the Alliance will get knights and riflemen. Like I said, very similar to the RTS if you played those. It also reminds me of the old Alterac Valley in some senses. There is a big teamwork aspect to it, as you would imagine. You have 19 other people to work with, so you're going to have people pulling in multiple directions. It will be up to the individual player on what building he or she wants to put resources towards, which could be pretty chaotic, and you gotta work together if you want to win. So, in essence, it's a mix of resource gathering, base building, territory capturing, territory defending, and a race to the enemy's base to take out their commander. Speaking of which, these commanders will also play a big role. You might have a human one, which will have better knights and footmen units, or a dwarf one which allows you to build dwarven mortars. And as a bit of progression, outside of the Warfronts, you can make progress and research new technology to give you bonuses for the next time you play. Not many details have been shared with that as of yet though. And similar to the expeditions, they also want to have some replayability tied to the Warfronts. So these are also going to have some random events that pop up that are different in each game. An example they mentioned was a goblin merchant who sells you mercenary units. So just some little things like that to add a random element. Now, it was said that Azerite will somehow play a role in these Warfronts. You collect it for your faction, and it's supposed to have some sort of effect related to these skirmishes. No real details about that have been released though. And as for their length, it was said that they'd last about as long as a normal dungeon run, so maybe around 20 to 30 minutes. As for some of the more miscellaneous stuff, at launch they said it will be PvE only, and they are taking a PvP mode under consideration. Also, they won't be available all the time. It'll be similar in a sense to the demon invasions on the Broken Isles, where you can only do them at certain times. But anyways, that's Warfronts in a nutshell. At least that's all we know so far. Its roots are tied heavily to the RTS games, and it'll be interesting to see it in action on the ground and learn about some of the finer details. Anyways, I hope you found the video helpful. Like it if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Farewell for now, mortals. We hope you enjoyed today's video. See you again soon.